Hey, this is Kerry Cooper with Lenders Cooperative. We're going to spend a few minutes today walking you through the portal, which you'll use to submit your data and supporting documents for your application for forgiveness to your bank. So with that being said, we just need a few data elements to get started: EIN or SSN, tax ID, SBA loan number. You'll be prompted to pick your loan amount. Once you click on your individual loan amount, you'll be prompted to enter a username and password to use to enter into the portal. And once we get to this portal, you'll see that there are a few steps that you need to walk through. Step one, to be able to move forward. As you'll see here, we have the two different processes you need to walk down: either the streamlined 3508 easy process or full forgiveness application. And below, we've got three sort of boxes that you have to review to see if you fit in the streamlined 3508 easy. And it's really around your business type or your reduction in headcount during your cover period. So for this demo's sake, I'm going to choose the path of walking down the 3508 EZ. I'm going to choose that I'm an employer that did not reduce annual salary, hourly wages of any employee by more than 25% during my cover period. But as you see here, there's three different subsegments that you can fit in to qualify for the EZ process. I'll start my employment detail around my business. 7 employees at the time of loan application. I did not reduce headcount. My payroll is weekly. I did not get an EIDL advance amount. My cover period, I get to choose this. Obviously, we know the disbursement date, and that'll be automatically populated in the portal for you when you come in, but you get to choose between 24 and 8 weeks as your cover period. Obviously, the longer the cover period, the more expenses, payroll, things of that nature that you can get in to take your forgiveness amount closer to 100%. The alternative cover period does not apply to me. I did not have a loan in excess of $2 million. The regulators are asking the bank to retrieve certain data, annual revenue data for my company, and then my demographic data around the borrower. So for sake of demo, I'm going to skip through that, but you can see very easy, and it's very important to the bank that you get this data. So as I move through this process, I'll highlight we have a dynamic calculator here that will actually, as you move through these steps and enter in data elements, will actually calculate a expected amount for forgiveness. So I'm going to put in this data here: total cash compensation. As we move through this process, we're going to enter in, we've got health insurance, employee retirement plans, and state and local taxes. So as you enter this data in, and obviously it's unique to your individual situation, you can see right now the expected forgiveness is at 0. It'll actually update. And so you can see it when I put in all my data around payroll, around healthcare, around taxes, that I actually have already moved to an over 100% forgiveness amount. I'll still enter in my data here to complete the application. Then I'll move to supporting documents. We give a very good sort of simple layout of all the supporting documentation you'll need around payroll documentation, FTE documentation, non-payroll documentation. We have an easy way for you to upload files. So I'm going to call this one payroll, just for the sake of the demo, and I'll choose a document to upload from my computer, and I'll name that document type. You can see we have payroll, FTE, non-payroll, expenses, and borrowed demographic data that you need to upload as supporting documentation for the bank. So now that that's been uploaded, you can see, I can see that the document, I can view it. I'm going to move to the summary page where I see my loan amount, the expected forgiveness amount, and I'll put in my personal data for the signing of the documents. As the bank, once they review the application and approve it for the forgiveness amount, before they submit it to the SBA, they actually have to have me sign it, and they'll send it back via DocuSign through the portal for you to collect an put your e-signature on that. My email address here and my title here, and I will save this application. I'll move to submit it. So I'll submit this to the bank so they can do the review and approval. So you can see the application's been submitted for forgiveness. We give some next steps around what to expect, what if you made a mistake, or if I have additional questions. Good luck in your forgiveness application.